Curtains waiting, weekend air. Phone on silent, don't much care. Blanket, mountains, pillow, seas. Living life in minor keys. Let the hours tumble down. Lose the need to chase the crown. Drift without a single sound. Peace is where I'm loosely found. It's a lazy kind of day. Doing nothing feels okay. Let the world just slip away. Here in bed I'll simply stay. Dreams are waiting half asleep. Promises I'd rather keep. Slow and steady, calm and deep. This is how I choose to be. Cools beside my hand. Plans dissolve like shifting sand. No more rushing, no more strain. Rest is echoing my name. Every thought slows itself down. Softness wraps me like a gown. Time forgets its usual frown, keeping me in mellow town. It's a lazy kind of day. Doing nothing feels okay. Let the world just slip away. Here in bed I'll simply stay. Dreams are waiting half asleep. Promises I'd rather keep. Slow and steady, calm and deep. This is how I choose to be. Maybe ease is not a crime. Letting life breathe out its time. Finding rhythm without climb. Resting feels like perfect rhyme. It's a lazy, gentle day. Sunlight melts the hours away. Nothing else I need to say. Let the quiet have its way. I'm not good at promises. I don't plan that far ahead. I just know you're here tonight, and that feels like enough right now. I've been scared of wasting time, holding on too long. But some things don't feel like waiting. They just feel right to stay with. I'd wait longer than I should. Not because I'm strong, but I would. If the years move slow or fast, I'll still choose you like the last. I don't count how long it's been. I don't ask how this will end. If forever's just a word, I'll live it quietly with you. We both changed a little bit, learned what breaks us, what we miss. Some days love feels almost in, some days it's the only thing. I don't need it perfect clear, I don't need it written down. I just need you still beside me when the rest is falling out. I'd wait longer than I should, not because I'm strong, but I would. If the years move slow or fast, I'll still choose you like the last. I'm still here today. Across my room, golden lines replace the gloom. You walk in with gentle charm, warm as summer on my arm. Every move's a quiet glow, smooth enough to steal the show. Soft as rhythm drifting slow, pulling me before I know. You glide through my mind like butter, making all my thoughts recover. Every step a whispered flutter, turning gray to something brighter. Let the daylight slip and stay, we'll unwind the hours away. All your colors warm my day, chasing heavy moods away. Subtle tunes light me up like crescent moon. Even breezes through your hair make the world feel split with flair. In your style the moments flow, lifting all the weight I know. Golden sparks begin to grow, painting scenes in gentle glow. You glide through my mind like butter, making all my thoughts recover. Every step a whispered flutter, turning gray to something brighter. Let the daylight slip and stay, we'll unwind the hours away. All your colors warm my day, chasing heavy moods away. Maybe joy is by design, found in looks that meet with mine. Every thread begins to shine when our moments intertwine. You glide through my world like butter, soft enough to calm the clutter, bright enough to lift the shutter. Love hits smooth, no need to utter. You walk in with sunrise heat, turning calm into a beat. Every laugh you let me hear wakes the world and pulls me near. Something in your shifting line moves like rhythm through my spine. All your brightness feels divine, pulls me in before the sign. You hit stronger than the flow, stirring pulses head to toe. Warm enough to steal the show, can't step back once you say go. I get tangled in your game, soft but nothing stays the same. Every spark you toss in flame writes my heartbeat with your name. Golden glow along your hair turns the room to something rare. Even stillness seems to sway when you look my breathing way. Every glance redraws the line, keeps me drifting out of time. All your edges wishes intertwine, sweetness wrapped in subtle shine. You hit stronger than the flow, stirring pulses head to toe, warm enough to steal the show. Can't step back once you say go. I get tangled in your game, soft but nothing stays the same. Every spark you toss in flame writes my heartbeat with your name. Maybe joy is born in light, found in moments burning bright. You turn simple into flight, lifting me past day and now. You move steady like the flow, pulling colors through my glow. Every step you take, I know I fall further as you show. Your game behind my back, thinking I'd lose with your attack, but you never learned my trend. I redraw the rules you send. When you think you've reached the end, that's the point where I ascend. You never read between the lines, see the shifting signs, and then your tight confines. I was breaking through designs, now you watch your power fray. Turn the board your way. Every trap you thought could stay flips on you by break of day. You place bets on me to fold, saw my silence as control. Thought the spotlight hit my aim, never guessed I tracked your frame. You believe the mask I land, missed the grid I learned to blend. Now the pressure you would send becomes fuel I twist and bend. You never read between the lines, see the shifting signs, and now you're tight confines. I was breaking through designs, now you watch your power fray as I turn the board your way. Every trap you thought could stay flips on you by break of day. When you think you've claimed the fight, that's when I slip out of sight, turning dark into my light. Check your step, I strike upright. You misread the warning sign, thought you cornered what is mine, but you're blocking by my spine. I rewrite your grand design. You never read between the lines, and didn't see the shifting sign. You turn your tight confines, break through what's satisfying. Silver spills across the floor, night exhales behind the door. City slows its restless pace, leaving stars to take their place. Every thought begins to slow, drifting resting on my skin, pulls the quiet deep within. All the noise I've been in turns to calm, I'm breathing in. Nothing feels too far or near. Every fear begins to clear in this moment, crystal clear. I belong right here, right here. Windows glow in softer tones, holding all the nights we've known. Time forgets the urge to run, till the dark and heart are one. I don't need to rush or know where the restless moments go. Let the shadows ebb and flow. Trust the light that moves in slow. Moonlight resting on my skin, pulls the quiet deep within. All the noise I've been in turns to calm, I'm breathing in. Nothing feels too far or near. Every fear begins to clear in this moment, crystal clear. I belong right here. One, maybe peace is not a place, but the pause we learn to face. In the stillness I outrun all the wars I never won. Moonlight holds me through the night, softens wrong and softens right, till the world feels warm and light. I dissolve into the light. I dissolve into the light. Empty trains at evening's end. Seats remember where you've been. Faded posters on the wall mirror how the nights now fall. Every thought returns to one, circling back when days are done. Quiet signals come unspun, pointing where you used to run. Nobody fills a space like you. Nobody rooms feel hollow without somebody. Hands stay empty, calling somebody. Wish the hours could rewind. Somebody, footsteps linger in the air, stirring ghosts that settle there. Every silence feels so bare, searching for a breath to share. Streetlights paint the mini dwelling. Live forward, darling, needs stelling. Fragments shelter in amber lines, tracing where our past resigns. Every whisper leads to one, pulling thorns from say what we lost might still relay, folding hope in soft delay. Nobody echoes like somebody, carved in heartbeat steady bloody. Even when the world feels shoddy, I remember you, my somebody. My somebody. We don't count the days apart, we just live them as they are. Some nights feel a little long, but they never feel too wrong. Even when the sky feels white, even when you're not in sight, there's a quiet pull inside that keeps you close without a fight. I would cross the dark and back, not to prove it, just because every mile just bends the path, never breaking what we was. I don't need the stars to shine, I don't need the moon to guide. If the world runs out of signs, I'll still find you every time. Time moves strange when you're away, fast and slow inside the same day, but your voice still finds a way to land softly where I stay. I've learned love is not the spark, it's the staying in the dark, when there's nothing left to say, but you don't turn away. I would cross the dark and back, not to prove it, just because every mile just bends the path, never breaking what we was. I don't need the stars to shine, I don't need the moon to guide. If the world runs out of signs, I'll still find you every time. Maybe love is not the leap, but the promise that we keep, not in words we try to say, but in choosing us each day. So if space pulls us apart and the nights feel longer still, I don't chase the edge of stars, I just stay, and always will. Sunset glows on city stone, I walk streets I used to own. Every corner once held you, now it blooms in something new. Heartbreak washed out with the rain, clearing paths beyond the pain. Oh, what I lost is not in vain, I can stand myself again. I can grow my own bright flower, find my strength in every hour, never bow to broken power, rising taller than a tower, breathing now completely free, loving who I choose to be. What once cut no longer stings, I bloom against my skin. Starts a shift that comes within. All the weight that held me tight fades beneath the softer light. Every loss unwinds its chain, turns the hurt to gentle grain. What remained becomes my gain. I can smile despite the stain. I can grow my own bright flower, find my strength in every hour. Never bow to broken power, rising taller than a tower. Breathing out completely free, loving who I choose to be. What once cut no longer stings. I bloom in my own garden spring. Maybe healing takes its light, spreading slow but shining bright. When I choose my own invite, life grows steady, soft and right. I can plant my own bright flower, water hope with steady power. Every day expands my hour. I stand strong and watch me flower. The corner where we used to wait. Nothing changed but everything feels late. Same street, different frame. Funny how I still say your name. I had so much I meant to say, but timing never learned to stay. Now I rehearse it all alone, talking to a silent phone. Calling you from yesterday, from a place you don't exist. All my words arrive too late, like a call you always missed. I don't need you back again. I just want you to know the truth. We were close and we were gone, and I never said goodbye to you. I've grown used to empty space, learn new habits, learn new ways. But sometimes when the night is long, I still hear you in my thoughts. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. Some things just aren't meant to be. Still the past picks up the line every once in a while. Calling you from yesterday, from a place you don't exist. All my words arrive too late, like a call you always missed. I don't need you back again. I just want you to know the truth. We were close and we were gone, and I never said goodbye to you. Maybe closure isn't clear, maybe it just fades with years. Some conversations never start, they just echo in the heart. So I hang up, let it ring, let the silence do its thing. If you ever think of me, I hope it hurts a little less. Keep the debit up, do 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 do, debit up, do 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 do, debit up, do do do. You walk in like you read the script. I say more than your lips. Every smile feels rehearsed, like we're blessing what's cursed. I can see how this will go. Every high, then every low. Still I let the moment flow. show. Hearts perform before they know. Still I play along just so, till the curtain tells us no. We write love like it's a game. Give it fire, give it a name. Say it's fate, say it's insane, till it's only who's to blame. I leave room when it's done. Erase lines we just begun. Every story needs a one. Keep space for the next ride. Maybe I enjoy the ride, even knowing how it slides. Truth is never black or white. I just like the fall and fight. Call me wild, call me strange. Say my heart's too quick to change. I don't promise I'll remain. I just leave a little space. Pressure hits but I don't crack. Quiet shine beneath the black. Every scar I learned to wear. Polished edges crystal clear. I don't rush, I let it form. Storm by storm, I stay warm. What I hold is never shown. Still it cuts through stone by stone. I move heavy like a diamond, built from heat and from silence. Never loud but still I shine, breaking dark with steady light. No applause, no need to prove. I let pressure make the move. In the dark I still reflect. Heart and glow you can't neglect. Hey, hey. Crowded rooms don't shake my core. I've been through the weight before. Every doubt that tried to stay turned to strength along the way. I don't chase what fades too fast. I was built for things that last. Even shadows that I cast tell the story of my past. I move heavy like a diamond, built from heat and from silence. Never loud but still I shine, breaking dark with steady light. No applause, no need to prove. I let pressure make the move. In the dark I still reflect. Heart and glow you can't neglect. Maybe power isn't loud. Maybe strength is staying around. Every crack that shaped the stone left me sharper on my own. I don't glitter, I respond. Every cut makes me more strong. From the dark I carry on, still standing like a diamond. 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 Window lights in faded blue. I play old tracks and think of you. Curtains dancing midnight air. Everything feels softer there. Pages turning slowly in my mind. Little moments we forgot to find. Under Polaroid skies we're drifting slow. Colors melting relaxing quiet scenes, paint the world in silver dreams. And if the sunrise comes to I'll keep the stars inside my room. Let the stillness stay with me, like snapshots in my memory. Under Polaroid skies we're drifting slow, colors melt in a pastel glow. Heartbeat echoes like a quiet rhyme, floating through an endless frame of time. Under Polaroid skies, the night feels new, soft and hazily a dream, like a dream of you. Late night walking on my own, street lights glow like polished stone, thinking about the things I feel were the millions, and every hope just far away, fades like colors in the day. Still I'm wishing you might stay close enough to hear me say, Cupid, tell me what you did, why my heart stays somewhere hid, why I fall just like a kid, even when the signs forbid. All these feelings bloom at night, soft but pulling me too tight. You appear then leave my sight. Why can't love just get it right? Empty benches in the park, laughs remember spark the dark. Every time I close my eyes, your name floats like lullaby. Maybe fate just runs its play, tangled threads in sweet dismay. Hey, though the road shifts day to day, still my thoughts come back your way. Cupid, tell me what you did, why my heart stays somewhere hid, why I fall just like a kid, even when the signs forbid. All these feelings bloom at night, soft but pulling me too tight. You appear then leave my sight. Why can't love just get it right? Maybe love is never clear, shows up close and disappears. Still I chase it year to year, hoping you'll draw near, my dear. But hear me when we're here, let my heart beat like Cupid. Give me courage as you did, lead me back to where you started. Tell me what you did, why my heart stays somewhere hid, why I fall just like a kid, even when the signs forbid. All these feelings bloom at night, soft but pulling me too tight. You appear then leave my sight. Why can't love just get it right? Morning drips and gentle shine, you walk in and shift the line. Every step you take feels new, painting brighter shades of you. When you're close, the path feels clear, nothing heavy lingers here. Every doubt dissolves in cheer. Stay with me from year to year. Stand by me and let it be. The world feels lighter when you see all the colors pouring free, calming waves inside of me. If we walk this gentle way, I'll be here through night and day. Let our hearts decide the play, holding unfold, warms the air in threads of gold. Even storms feel far from here when your voice is in my ear. All the noise begins to clear, only you I want near. Stand by me and let it be. World feels lighter when you see all the colors pouring free, calming waves inside of me. If we walk this gentle way, I'll be here through night and day. Let our hearts decide the play, holding tight to what we say. Maybe love is drawn in lines, step by step through every sign. If your hand stays close to mine, everything will turn out fine. Stand by me in harmony, let our lives move easily where our stories choose to be. You and I just simply free. Stand by me in harmony. Morning light behind the screen, coffee cools in spaces between. Thoughts move slow, no need to race. Time feels right, I take my place. Breathing in, I let it flow. Nothing more I need to know. Even if the pace is low, that's alright, I'll let it go. Hope feels small, but hope is there, resting softly in the air. Not a promise, not a prayer, just a calm I learned to share. I don't rush, I don't say where I'll be another day. I just sit and gently stay, let the quiet lead the way. Pages turn without a sound, rain taps lightly all around. Every thought begins to rest, nothing heavy in my chest. Let the minutes come and go, I don't need to push or no. Somewhere deep a steady glow moves me on, soft and slow, soft and slow. Hope feels small, but hope is there, resting softly in the air. Not a promise, not a prayer, just a calm I learned to share. I don't rush, I don't say where I'll be another day. I just sit and gently stay, let the quiet lead the way. Maybe peace is being done with the need to overcome. I don't chase what's yet to come. I'm enough where I am. Hope stays low, but hope stays close, like a note I almost wrote. Nothing loud, nothing broke, just a breath and then hope. you carry in the noise, every doubt, unfinished choice. City echoes in my chest, wouldn't let my breathing rest. Up here nothing asks me why, nothing pulls me to reply. Even pain just passes by, like a cloud across the sky. Blue mountain, keep me still, let the silence test my will. I don't need to fight or feel, just to stand and learn to heal. Every thought begins to drain, falling slow like quiet rain. What I lost I don't reclaim, I let go, I stay the same. Past don't judge the way I walk, rocks don't care how much I talk. Here my name means less than breath, less than fear, less even death. In this height I start to see who I am without the me. Not the past that follows close, just the truth that barely shows. Blue mountain, keep me still, let the silence test my will. I don't need to fight or feel, just to stand and learn to heal. Every thought begins to drain, falling slow like quiet rain. What I lost I don't reclaim, I let go, I stay the same. Maybe peace is being small, not above but part of all. When I stop pretending strong, that's where I finally belong. Blue mountain, when I leave, I won't take the weight with me. Not a cure but clarity, enough to let my heart breathe. Shaking thoughts beneath my ribs, tugging threads I can't dismiss. Shadows stretch along the floor, knocking gently at my door. Every doubt turns into night, crowding out the gentle light. Breaths collapse and shrink in sight, trying hard to hold upright. Anxiety pulls me down, fills my chest until I drown. Turns my voice to paper brown, steals the calm I thought I'd found. Whispers settle in my ear, growing louder when I fear. Still I beg the storm to clear, wishing peace would draw me near. Hands remember how to shake, heartbeats stumble, skip and break. Even silence grows too tight, curling closely through the night. Trying not to lose a fight, though my thoughts ignite in flight. I keep searching for the bright, holding on with fragile might. Anxiety pulls me down, fills my chest until I drown. Turns my voice to paper brown, still Maybe strength begins in gray, not in keeping fear at bay, but in learning how to stay, even when the heart gives way. Still hums near, but my breath grows firm each year, breaking through the fragile fear, finding space to reappear. In quiet signs, shadows stretch across the ground, moving with a softer sound. Every color blends so slow, painting where the footsteps go. Sidewalk sunsets glowing white, fading warm on either side. Follow hues of red and blue, turn the city into view. Window lights begin to rise, stars breathe out in distant skies. Glow their hues of red and blue, turn the city into view. Stars breathe out in distant skies. Cool air hums through passing trees, mixing chords with evening breeze. Every moment drifts to rest, falling into tranquil. Sidewalk sunsets glowing white, fading warm on either side. Hues of red and blue, turn the city into view. Maybe dusk was made for this, turning endings into bliss. Hues of red and blue, turn the city into blue. Sidewalk sunsets fade away, leaving room for soft cafe. Grows calm in gentle sway, painting gold where shadows play. Holding peace until next day. We build a world from threads of light, soft confessions late at night, lines we swore we'd never cross, blurred beneath the weight of loss. Every time you draw me near, borders fade and reappear. What was comfort turns to fear, truth too heavy to stay clear. We can't be friends, it's not the same. Fire doesn't fit a neutral frame. Calling this by any name, still to fold our hearts away, hide the warning day by day. But the quiet shows the truth. Longing never learned restraint or proof. If I stay, you disappear. If I leave, you pull me near. All our balance falls from here, caught between the love and fear. We can't be friends, it's not the same. Fire doesn't fit a neutral frame. Calling this by any name still ignites the old untamed. When you smile, I break it down, trying hard to stand my ground. Loving you without the crown feels like drowning in the sound. Maybe love outgrown its height, too much spark for something light. Shadows dance where we once bright. Letting go becomes our fight. We can't be friends, it's not a game. Hearts like ours don't burn the same. Though we walk away with blame, love still whispers your old